July 7, 1943, pilots of the famous Flying Tigers in their famous shark-mouth P-40s are veterans of facing off against the planes of Imperial Japan. With a fearsome reputation, it had almost become routine when the pilots would return to base with stories of battle. But today is a different day, for when the pilots return to base, they report something that sounds impossible. The returning pilots report they were attacked by another P-40 flown by a Japanese pilot, complete with blood-red Hinomaru of Japan on its wings and fuselage. The pilots report that the P-40 had closed within 200 feet of them before it broke off and escaped. How did this P-40, a workhorse for the Allies, end up under Japanese control, and was it the only one? Welcome to this installment of Under New Management, where we discuss how something built for one job finds itself in a role its builders never expected. I am the History Chaser, and let's chase down that story. The P-40 was born in 1939, with almost 14,000 being built during the war. A rugged plane, the U.S. provided them to Britain, Soviet, and Chinese air forces, to name but a few. As war spread, P-40s were often quickly assembled and shipped out to the Allies, providing badly needed aircraft in areas where the enemy often had air supremacy in the opening rounds of the war. The P-40 found itself fighting over deserts, tundras, and jungles, often operating from makeshift airstrips and lacking spare parts, but it held the line against both German and Japanese pilots. During the early months of 1942, the Empire of Japan has launched its own blitzkrieg across the South Pacific. Moving quickly, Japan's armies invaded the countries of Burma, Malaya, Netherlands East Indies, Java, and the Philippines. Having caught the Allies unprepared, and despite heroic defenses by British Empire troops in Singapore and American and Filipino troops in the Philippines, Japan achieved victory after victory. And with those victories came unexpected prizes. After the fall of several air bases in these new territories, all types of various Allied aircraft fell into Japanese hands. These aircraft conditions ranged from still sitting in their shipping crates to destroyed wrecks. This included 3 B-17s, and several Curtiss P-40E Warhawks were captured in the Philippines and Java. Additional P-40s were captured after forced landings in occupied China as late as 1943. These aircraft were repaired and test flown by the Japanese Koku Gijutsu Kenkyujo Air Technical Research Laboratory, or GIKEN, at Tachikawa, Japan, and at the test facilities in Singapore. While in Japan, these aircraft were also used for propaganda films and photos. While the B-17s would see their paint schemes changed, the various P-40s kept their U.S. olive drab camo, their national emblem and ID numbers being painted over. Sometimes this was done rather crudely, and the old markings could still be seen bleeding through. While Nazi Germany has long been rumored to have deployed captured B-17s to track Allied bomber formations, only Imperial Japan is on record for actually deploying a squadron of captured P-40s in defense of its conquests. The Japanese Army dispatched some of their P-40s and operated them in Burma from the Mingaladon airfield. The Japanese may had as many as 10 flyable P-40s in the area as interceptors and trainers. For a brief period in 1943, a few of them were used operationally by 2 Hiko Chutai, 50 Hiko Sentai 2nd Air Squadron, 50th Air Regiment, in the defense of Rangoon. Testimony given by Yasuhiko Kuroi, a member of the 64 Hiko Sentai, stated one Japanese-operated P-40 was shot down in error by a friendly Mitsubishi Ki-21 Sally over Rangoon. This was the only combat reported loss of a captured P-40. As the war dragged on, the lack of spare parts and operational errors reduced these captured P-40's activities. When the war ended, at least one P-40 was found in Japan, still in relative good condition, its unique shape standing out clearly among bombed hangars and wrecked aircraft. And while these GIs seem to be enjoying a photo opportunity with this P-40, sadly this aircraft was likely scrapped soon after. Today, there are several surviving P-40s that can be enjoyed at air shows and museums around the world. None of them are known to be or painted to resemble captured airframes. Did you know about these Japanese P-40s? What do you think of ex-Allied P-40s going against Allied planes? Comment below. Share this video with a history lover so they can enjoy and help find our channel. Thanks for watching. See our info box for other ways to help support our channel so we can bring more content to you. History is everywhere, so please like and subscribe to see our latest videos. Have a great day.